Imagine a basketball arena so packed that you can barely hear yourself think. The crowd's energy is electric, with all eyes fixed on one player, Caitlin Clark. In her debut season, Clark didn't just break records, she shattered expectations. How did this fresh face in the WNBA transform the entire league? Let's dive into the numbers that tell the story of the Caitlin Clark effect and how it's changing the game forever. The WNBA landscape is shifting, and Clark is at the center of it all. Her games averaged a staggering 1.78 million viewers, nearly tripling the league average of 394,000. This isn't just a statistic, it's a revolution in how fans engage with women's basketball. The atmosphere was electric every time Caitlin's name was announced in the dark, sending fans into a frenzy. But viewership is just the beginning. Clark's impact extends far beyond the TV screen, from packed arenas to skyrocketing merchandise sales. She's rewriting what it means to be a superstar in the WNBA. What records did she break? How did she elevate her team? And what does this mean for the future of women's basketball? Before we break it down, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's explore the most important records she shattered. The WNBA has seen record-breaking numbers this season in viewership, ticket sales, merchandise sales, and overall growth of the league. When Caitlin Clark steps onto the court, something magical happens, arenas fill to capacity, jerseys fly off the shelves, and the energy is palpable. But what's the real story behind these surging numbers, and how are they changing the game for everyone involved? The answer lies in a phenomenon that's turning arenas into Caitlin Clark's personal playground. Let's discuss attendance. Indiana Fever games in 2024 averaged a whopping 177,000 fans, more than double the previous attendance figures. The average attendance for non-Fever games was around 8,500 fans, but Caitlin Clark's influence pushed numbers to new heights. Some games saw even more impressive turnouts. When the Fever clashed with the Atlanta Dream, 17,592 fans packed the arena. But when they faced off against the Washington Mystics, an astounding 20,522 fans showed up, setting a new WNBA attendance record. What's even more remarkable? The Fever weren't even playing at home for this record-setting crowd. These aren't just numbers, they represent a seismic shift in how fans are engaging with women's basketball. Arenas are now filled with energy, excitement, and a palpable buzz that was often missing from WNBA games in the past. Clark's presence isn't just drawing casual fans, she's creating diehard supporters invested in every play, every game, and every moment of the season. But the Clark effect goes far beyond packed arenas. Her jersey became the top-selling rookie jersey in WNBA history, with sales skyrocketing by an unbelievable 1,193%. That's not just breaking a record, it's smashing it. Fans aren't just watching Clark play, they want to wear her number, feeling connected to the phenomenon she's created. She's a huge star, and everyone is showing up for her in record numbers, but spending this much time watching her play is something really special, one fan said. This surge in attendance and merchandise sales is transforming the financial landscape of the WNBA. It's not just good for the Fever, it's good for the entire league. Higher attendance means more revenue, more sponsorship opportunities, and more resources to grow the game. Clark's impact doesn't stop at filling seats and selling jerseys, either. The Indiana Fever became the top team across social media platforms like Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and YouTube. This surge in online engagement proves that Clark isn't just creating fans, she's building a community. People are talking about women's basketball like never before, sharing highlights, debating plays, and connecting with other fans around the world. Who would win in a shootout, Caitlin Clark or Sabrina Ionescu? Caitlin Clark, one fan said without hesitation. What we are witnessing is nothing short of a cultural shift in women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's games aren't just sporting events, they've become cultural phenomena, generating buzz, excitement, and drawing attention to the immense talent and competitiveness of the WNBA. And the best part? This isn't a fleeting moment. Clark's impact is laying the foundation for sustained growth and interest in the league. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We know your time is valuable, and we appreciate you spending it with us. Now, back to the action. Clark's influence is significant because it's bringing the women's basketball game even closer to the fans. You have little kids, both boys and girls, looking up to her, and when she takes a moment to acknowledge them, it creates a memory they'll treasure forever. As the buzz around Clark grows, so does her list of accolades. And the reality is, her on-court performance is just as jaw-dropping as her off-court impact. What happens when a rookie rewrites the rules of what's possible in the WNBA? Enter Caitlin Clark's debut season, a whirlwind of broken records and shattered expectations. Let's start with the basics: 769 points. That's not just impressive, it's the most ever scored by a WNBA rookie in history. But Clark isn't just about scoring, she's redefining what it means to be a playmaker in the league. Her vision, timing, and ability to elevate her teammates make her one of the most dynamic players the game has seen. How about 337 assists? That's not just a rookie record, it's a new single-season benchmark for the entire WNBA. Clark's vision on the court is game-changing, creating opportunities for her teammates and keeping defenses on edge. And when it comes to long-range shooting, she's already making her mark as one of the best in league history. With a league-leading 122 three-pointers, Clark fell just 6 short of the all-time WNBA record for a single season. And remember, this is her first year. The scary part? She's just getting started. Perhaps the most impressive feat showcases her all-around game. Clark became the first WNBA rookie to record a triple-double, and she didn't stop there, notching 2 such performances in her debut season. These aren't just stats on a sheet, they're a testament to her versatility and impact on every aspect of the game. Now, individual stats are one thing, but Clark's true value lies in how she elevates her team. The Indiana Fever entered the season with low expectations. They had won just 5 games 2 years ago. They started this season with a dismal 1-8 record. But then, something clicked, and Clark was at the center of it all. The team rallied to finish the season 20-20, ending a 7-year playoff drought. "Our goal is to be in the playoffs, to compete for a championship," Clark said, and her leadership made that a reality. This turnaround wasn't just about her scoring. Her ability to create for others, stretch the floor with her shooting, and contribute across the board transformed the Fever's entire style of play. After the Olympic break, Clark averaged a staggering 23.1 points per game, showcasing her ability to take over when it mattered most. One game, in particular, stands out. Against the Dallas Wings, Clark dished out 19 assists, setting a new WNBA single-game record. This performance wasn't just about personal glory, it showed how Clark's play style can unlock the potential of her teammates. Speaking of teammates, Clark's connection with Aaliyah Boston has become one of the most exciting aspects of the Fever's resurgence. Out of Clark's 337 assists, 105 went to Boston, highlighting a partnership that could define the franchise for years to come. What's remarkable about Clark's season is her consistency. These aren't inflated numbers from a late-season surge or a few standout games. From day one, she has been changing expectations for what a rookie can achieve in the WNBA. Clark's individual brilliance is undeniable, but maybe her true superpower lies in elevating those around her. As the rookie sensation continues to shine, the future of women's basketball has never looked brighter. As Caitlin Clark takes the league by storm, a curious phenomenon is unfolding, one that's reshaping not just her team but the entire WNBA landscape. Clark's impact on the Indiana Fever is like a stone thrown into a pond, creating ripples that extend far beyond her impressive stats. Her teammate, Kelsey Mitchell, coined it the halo effect, a surge in visibility that's putting the entire team in the spotlight. Suddenly, it's not just about Clark, it's about the Fever as a whole, and the transformation has been nothing short of remarkable. Take social media, for example. The Fever have skyrocketed to become the top team on platforms like Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. Fans aren't just following Clark, they're engaging with the entire roster, learning about players they may have overlooked before. It's a digital revolution that's pushing women's basketball to the forefront of sports conversations. But the ripple effect doesn't stop with the Fever. The entire WNBA is riding the wave of Clark's popularity. In 2024, a staggering 23 games drew over 1 million viewers, a massive leap from previous seasons. And here's the kicker, Clark played in 20 of those games. It's no longer just about one player, it's about lifting the entire league. This surge in viewership is pushing teams to think bigger, literally. Arenas that once seemed spacious are now bursting at the seams. Some franchises are even moving games to larger venues, expanding the reach of women's basketball and bringing the excitement to more fans. Sure, it's a logistical challenge, but one that speaks volumes about the growing appetite for women's sports. What's truly fascinating is Clark's attitude amidst all this attention. You'd think the pressure might get to her, but her words reveal a player grounded in the pure love of the game. "I play this game because I love it. I play because it's fun," she says. For Clark, it's not about personal glory or breaking records, it's about the joy of basketball and the thrill of competition. When asked what it means to play in front of such passionate fans, Clark remains humble. "I'm just really thankful they kept showing up for us. They make a lot of noise, they're invested in this basketball. It's great for our league, and it's great for every team that comes here to play. Here's a rewritten version. We've had a lot of great battles, and they've helped us win a lot of games on this floor. Hopefully, we can bring the playoffs back here and give the fans a taste of it because they deserve it. It's been since 2016, and it's only going to get better from here on out. This team-first mentality is contagious. Caitlin Clark's passion is inspiring her teammates, pushing them to new heights. The Fever aren't just Clark's supporting cast, they've become a transformed unit, with each player finding new levels of performance and recognition. But perhaps the most exciting part of Clark's impact is its potential longevity. This isn't a fleeting moment of fame, it's the start of something bigger. As more young girls see Clark and her teammates succeeding on the biggest stage, a new generation of players is being inspired. The seeds of future WNBA stars are being planted with every game, every highlight, and every packed arena. Caitlin Clark's rookie season wasn't just record-breaking, it was game-changing. She didn't just fill seats, she turned arenas into must-see events. With 769 points, 337 assists, and 2 triple-doubles, Clark redefined what's possible for a rookie. But her impact goes far beyond the stats. Her presence quadrupled ticket sales for the Fever, turning games into cultural phenomena. Clark isn't just a player, she's a catalyst for change in women's basketball. Some compare Clark's effect on the WNBA to Michael Jordan's impact on the NBA. It's a lofty comparison, but the numbers don't lie. Clark isn't just playing the game, she's revolutionizing it, inspiring a new generation of fans and players alike. As her career unfolds, we're witnessing the dawn of a new era in women's basketball. The future of the sport is here, and it's wearing number 22. And the best part? It's only just begun. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest news. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.